Happy Valentine's Day. It's Wednesday night. We all know what that means. Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Always On podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Dynamite live reaction. Should be an interesting episode. So we're kicking over from Moxley and Dax Harwood. I kind of know what to expect from this match, but nonetheless, should be a interesting night.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I'm gonna go off. I can go ahead and say that Moxley will win this match, and it'll be by submission. He's going to win by submission. That's all he'll win. Watch it.
Yeah, I can see that.
You watch. It's going to happen. Moxley will win, like always. He never loses.
I'll choke him out.
Yeah, that's what he'll either win by. Normally he's going to win by like a face lock like John Cena does.
Mm-hmm.
The what is it called? The
STFU.
yeah, that's what he used to call it. Yeah, he calls it something different now. I remember when he used to call his finisher the FU, and then he had the STFU, and once they went PG, they kind of toned that down. But now it's called like the A.
The five knuckle shuffle's a dirty thing too. I mean, I don't know why they kept that.
That's Vince McMahon for you. She isn't there anymore, so I wish Vince McMahon would have been gone a few years ago. Actually, Fight Forever just put out some new shirts on the wrestlers, and the exact same shirt that Dax Harwood has on, they just put in the game today.
Well, there you go. Heck yeah.
Interesting.
I actually put on both members of FTR.
That's a cool shirt, though. It really is.
An interesting thing I thought I pointed out, Tony Khan put on Twitter, after Revolution, Dynamite will be getting a new setup. Because it feels like Dynamite has went to the Collision, like they kind of copied Collision. And
Yeah.
kind of, but there's rumors that the Tunnels are going to be coming back for Dynamite. I like it better when Dynamite and Rampage has their own setup and Collision has a completely different setup. Just so the two are totally, which that's what it used to be. But then Dynamite had the copy, what was good. I couldn't come up with anything original, so they had the copy, and then.
Oh, I'm super excited for this Matthew and Nicholas Jackson versus Top Flight tonight. Sorry, I just seen that corner.
Good.
We got Edge versus Garcia. I can't call him Adam Copeland. That's never going to happen. That will never happen. We call
It's
him
hard. It's hard to do that.
Rated R superstar Adam Copeland. No, it's the rated
Called him
R.
Edge for decades. It's kind of hard to stop.
Rated R. What's his name that did his ring announcing in WWE? It was the rated R superstar Edge.
Oh no, that's hard.
I forget what his name is, but he's been on AEW a few times. He was on Ring of Honor one time, I think. But I don't know why he doesn't come on AEW and do Edge's. Probably because he knows it's Edge, not Adam Copeland. We also have Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven in a Texas Death Match. They're actually doing it in Texas. Normally they do Texas Death Matches in California and Florida, and I feel like if you ever a death match in Texas, it's like the Florida.
Don't forget, we're in Dustin Rhodes' hometown.
Who was that? Did he just bite him or kiss him?
Oh, he's biting him.
I'm not sure. Oh, you bit him. Okay.
I think he's biting him anyway.
Oh, that was a kiss. No, it wasn't. That was a kiss.
Oh, I must have missed that because there is a bite.
What was the point of that? How was that supposed to? I mean, you're trying
That was like what Moxley did to CM Punk.
Like you're trying to win the match, not trying to win over a partner.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'd ship that.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell, Moxley? You know what I throw jabs better not.
Well, it's great to be back.
You've never been on a date ever? And welcome, Chris. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, it's
welcome
really good.
one and all.
I'm not going to comment about last week. It's good to not have someone on anymore. Now we can talk freely. We don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it that, but it's just good to have.
It's refreshing to say the least.
All of AEW. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Johnny Danielson was saved 2 matches in my early match of the year contender. Are they actually doing that? Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr.? I bet they will. I've never been on a date before. Well,
Really?
You're not missing much.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Yeah, it's, other guys, Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's to you as well, Hassan Terrell. How's your Super Bowl
Happy
Sunday?
Valentine's.
My Super Bowl Sunday consisted of being sick, and then the next day having COVID. So, this was the first year I didn't ever really watch the Super Bowl. I mean, I didn't really follow from football. Like, I was going for Detroit to win it all, and they didn't win. So,
You didn't really have to watch it. It's all over social media. I didn't have to watch it.
Like, I knew Kansas City was going to win, but I was expecting Taylor Swift to get proposed to, and then that was going to be the ending of the Super Bowl.
I mean, honestly, I didn't care about either team, so I just didn't watch. I looked at the Super Bowl commercials though. I've always watched those.
See, like I used to like the main one that I saw was WWE had one, and the Deadpool 3. That was the main one, I think, with Wolverine.
You mean Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. Ooh.
Yeah, it's about time they finally have Wolverine. And if a New York death match happens, hopefully a bubbling hot New York slice of pizza is just don't get if it's AEW, do not invite Nick Gage. Don't invite him.
Keep the pizza cutter out of his hands.
Right.
Well, I mean, he already costed AEW Domino's Pizza sponsor, so at that point
They have to know what they're doing though.
He'll lose the entire arena sponsorship if he did that. But I feel like it's hard to know. Like you're trying to do a spot for Pizza Cutter, and then Domino, like that's just very coincidence. So like Domino's Pizza plays at the same time that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could have done it at the same time because they got to know what commercials are going to be playing after the next.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have to know what they're doing with that. I mean, that's one of those conspiracy theories, I think.
There's a lot of elves. Are they supposed to be elves or what? All these people in the crowd. They're all wearing green.
Nick Gage is canceled. Didn't people try to do that a couple of times?
I don't know what he really does for GCW. I don't know. Yeah, Nick Gage. I swear, if there was a match where there was no hardcore rules, like everything in the ring had to be done in the ring, he wouldn't know what to do.
Probably not.
Like a pure match? Like get him in there like Shibata?
Like put him in there with Danielson, and then it's a submission match. So the only way to win is by submission. He wouldn't know what the hell to do. Like I've seen guys like I was trading, they would do all kinds of high flying stuff, and then when they tried to get him in the ring just to wrestle, they didn't know what they were doing.
That's crazy. Anna podcast? What's an Anna?
We got another special.
On a podcast, I got you. What did he cancel for?
Do you know what time it said?
Huh?
The special start time for Rampage?
Yep.
What time was it?
It's 7 and 6.
7.
7. Okay, 7 and 6. Okay, I got you. I see.
It's 7 Central. There's 6 Central, 7 Eastern.
Yeah.
Looks like we're doing Rampage a little early this Friday, unless something comes up.
Yeah, so Collision won't be back. Collision won't be back in February 24th. Collision will be back. I guess because of the NBA All-Star break coming up on TNT, that's when they're normally like that weekend. NBA takes over that whole network.
What's going on TNT this Saturday night?
it's the NBA All-Star break. They have the
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they do like used to do like the rookies and the sophomores, but now they do like the celebrity game and then Saturday the slam dunk and 3-point competition, and Sunday they have the East versus West.
I love the dunking contest. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Taking that leg with the brace. Oh, that's
like
great.
the last good one I saw was probably it's been a while since I've like seen a really probably when Blake Griffin did over the car.
Yeah, that was cool.
I always find it so weird when they do stuff like this in picture.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? This is horrible.
What is this guy in the commercial? This Japanese guy. He was on AEW and MJF told the crowd to check out his show, but wait, it got canceled.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
Hawaii 5-0 and some other celebrity.
I know it was Friends Prinny Jr. and the Japanese guy. He was on. He's been in a lot of movies. I can't believe I don't know his name.
The Hangover?
Yeah, him and Cody Rhodes was actually on Saturday Night Live doing something. It was stupid. Like they had Cody Rhodes in this box thing with a bunch of people, and then they had this Japanese guy in the other box with a whole bunch of people crammed together. And I didn't get what it was supposed to be.
Well, Saturday Night Live has fallen off. It's fallen off over the years. So,
like the Saturday Night, like I didn't grow up watching Saturday Night Live, but like going back on it, it was always Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, whatever the guy's name was. That like Chris Farley with
Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock.
I have like a really old VHS tape of Adam Sandler's Opera Man skits.
Yeah.
Anything to do with Chris Farley was really, really good. Him and Adam Sandler, really good.
Friends.
David Spade, yeah, I remember him. He was there too.
Like I feel like now they just do anything. Just
that's when the show was actually funny back then.
Anything with Chris Farley, like anything with him, like his Tommy Boy movies. Then he had the Ninja movie.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, it was stupid, but
it's funny.
It was such a funny movie.
Anything with Chris
Farley. You couldn't get away with that now, though. You couldn't make that movie now.
No.
Anything to do with Chris Farley is really, really funny. They won't
about Chris Farley.
Oh, I'll be back.
Even like what's his name? What's the dude's name? It'll come to me.
Oh.
Who's the guy that played Uncle Buck? I don't know who that is.
Oh, John Candy.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
He was funny. Funny big men are great. I mean, funny men in general are great, but funny big men are extra great.
What about John Belushi?
Yeah, John Belushi. He was hilarious.
Why do I have a negative connotation with that guy? That name rings in my head, and I'm like, there's like a little negative bell ringing for some reason.
Whoops.
No, it's not like a bad thing. It's just like I did something like, I don't know, like, is there like a tabloid rumor? My brain remembers things in weird ways. For some reason, it's
pretty
much
a story of Chris Farley, really. I mean, same kind of parallel.
Adam Sandler did do a
song. That makes sense. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah. One of my favorite John Candy movies was the Cool Runnings. That was a good one.
Oh, be careful. I don't like when people go up high.
Wait, who's bleeding? Someone's bleeding, I said.
I mean,
I don't see blood, but
I don't see blood either.
I see.
But if it were somebody bleeding, I mean, we all know.
I know who it is. I already know who it is.
I like the arena too, and you are correct. It does look very full.
They're in the HEB Center in Cedar Park, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
Nice crowd. They always come out when the AEW's in town.
Yeah, normally in Texas, they always. I don't know why they've never had a pay-per-view in Texas. Like, Of all these times that they could have ran in Texas for a pay-per-view, like
that puzzles me too.
Welcome.
So it was a beast. Thanks for watching. Everyone that hasn't checked out our AZ Canada, definitely go check it out from last night. AZ Canada is now live every Tuesday. We normally used to just pre-record them Tuesdays, release them on Saturdays, but we got a really new good format. I feel like it's still kind of a review show, but not to a certain extent. It is. We included a lot.
It's more like a review of the week.
Yeah, it's still. We really talk about anything from Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, and One. We have Amar does some pretty good story time with Tim, and then we got some Canada wrestling talk, and we throw in some ROH Impact, all those are good stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out on the channel. Episode 27. I feel like we should be at 50 something, but time's really gone by fast. Yeah, definitely go check out AZ Canada from last night.
Heck yeah. And hey, King, thank you for watching. You're missing Dynamite, and that's unfortunate.
Workman and Kansas City last. Kansas City. They're going to Kansas City, I think, pretty soon. That show was. Yeah, they went there. They normally go to St. Louis, Missouri. Normally they go to Kansas City, then they go to St. Louis.
That they're going to Springfield, Missouri. Or did they went to already?
They should go to Canada more. It's Mox bleeding. It's his hand. No, wait, it's Dax. Sorry.
I think after Big Business, they're going on a full Canada tour. I know they're going to they're going to Toronto, Calgary, London, Ontario, I think.
Yeah, they skipping me.
Great.
I know they're going to Vancouver. Which Vancouver is probably their best, like show, like not like pay-per-view wise, like just normal show wise. They've already sold like 6,000 tickets.
Well, that's our entertainment area too, though. Like a lot of our like movie scene and like it's Canada, Hollywood.
Yeah, like that's where the Flash used to film, Arrow, all the superhero shows. They canceled all that.
Nice there.
Like I don't really have one show that I watch anymore. They cancel literally everything.
Pretty much.
And I don't like to get into a new show because if I do, they're going to cancel it in a year or two. So I used to be a really big superhero fan. I watch.
This is our first match so far, King, but it is pretty good. I mean, open it up with Mox and Dax. Everybody thought that, I mean, if somebody was bleeding, it was going to be Mox, but it's Dax.
Yeah,
I can't figure out where someone's bleeding.
It's Dax's hand. It's like by his pinky on the one hand. That's where I saw the most blood anyway.
That should be a recovery in time. No, Dax is going to be slow about it.
Plow driver!
Yeah,
Black Adam was filmed in Canada? I did not know that.
I know all the DC stuff is. I only watch Warrior and TV shows.
They actually film a lot of stuff in Canada. It's a lot cheaper to do it there than America.
They even moved Supergirl from the U.S. to Canada, or it's always Vancouver where they film a lot of their TV shows. I don't even know what they film there anymore. They literally canceled everything. Yeah, they're going to spring. I don't know if that was Springfield, Illinois, or Missouri. Apologize.
Oh.
They have used that move so much.
I know, right?
And Stone Cold Owen Hart took him and flattered him on his head. That dude, he wasn't the same after that match. Like I remember
that though, the SummerSlam '97.
Yeah, Stone Cold was messed up after that. After the show, like they tried to hold his head up, and he was hungover.
I'm sorry. I feel like the pile driver should be like the most protected move in the business. One of the most protected moves.
Yeah, you're literally dropping something on their head.
Yeah, I mean, no kickouts, man. That's it. That should end the match.
Unless
This
it's
is
like
a great match. I agree with you.
Unless it's like a highly anticipated match, um, like it has to be a really big match for someone to kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen in earlier days. Oh, that was good. That was a good brainbuster. Normally, Dax Harwood has really good brainbusters.
The whole series up to it too was really great.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're going up top.
Oh.
Yep, this is a match right here.
Remember Eddie Guerrero?
Wow, Connor,
Busters.
like you saw this.
Yep, like always. That's the match. Same stuff.
You called that 100%.
I mean, it's like they want the fans not to know. Come on, Dax, get out, get out, get out, get out. Stupid. Why didn't it make sense? He stuck his hand up the first time, and then he just tapped it. That didn't make sense.
I like brainbusters too, Olive. They look good. I mean, if done properly, they can look really devastating.
Yeah. Remember Eddie Guerrero? He used to, whenever he would go up with it, he would go down so fast.
So
effective looking.
I'm guessing next week we'll have Cash Wheeler and Moxley. Moxley wins by submission again.
No.
Again.
Like, the AEW is so predictable nowadays. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Like I can like whatever match is up next, I can tell you who's gonna. Like Orange Cassidy tonight will probably win by roll up. Like like how he normally does, he'll win by roll up. What do they make? Dax who's clean, so it's predictable. I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I already get it. Yes, this feud really didn't go anywhere. Like they basically ended the feud in one night. Because they started on Saturday with who was it, FTR, and them going at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just ended the entire feud in one night. Like there's no really reason to continue this now. I mean, they just dominated these two.
Oh God.
Is that insult to injury now?
Well, they were pulling up 200,000 viewers already.
Wow, Renee. Oh.
The Doomsday Price too.
Her moves? The Doomsday device.
Yeah, the Road Warriors. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you lost your hemp papers? That sucks.
That does suck.
Been there.
Yeah. Why I stick to glass. I bet. I have a tall boy. All right, let's see. Sometimes his matches surprise. Sometimes. I mean, not in the outcome usually, but in the pacing.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
I'll give you that.
Oh boy, never mind. I freaking lied to you. I don't even know who this guy is. Nice hair though.
You know who Roderick Strong is?
I don't know who Barrett.
Oh, Wardlow?
Oh no.
I thought it was Roderick Strong the whole time because they got Roderick Strong.
That's what I thought you were talking.
No. I was talking about his opponent.
I'm about to say, like, that is definitely not Roderick Strong. He had the muscle up and golly, he must be on kind of steroids and I wonder who that guy is. Bear Brown. I've been talking about like when I'm on wrestling promotion. He's one of the guys that I want my world title picture. I've actually seen him wrestle a lot in independent shows, and he's really, really good. He was actually at the WWE Hall of Fame when the Dudley Boy got put in, and the Dudley Boys put someone through a table, and it was him.
Oh, really? Cool.
What an honor.
He got to be put through a table at the Dudley Boys Hall of Fame ceremony.
That's the thing, though. To anybody who doesn't really watch wrestling or into wrestling, that sounds crazy, but to fans and anybody in the know, I mean, that's like a high honor right there. To be slammed through a table by the Dudley Boys, I mean, come on, that's something you can take with you forever.
Sweet Dutchman told Dutch couldn't say Wardlow. He kept saying, well, "Yeah, that sounds." Yeah, that sounds right.
I kind of like that they're trying to give him a little bit more of a personality, even if it's just like the cocky, arrogant, look at me, I'm looking at myself in the big screen. It's giving him something, because it was, I don't know, I'm trying to give him a positive.
It reminds me of like WCW Lex Luger, like when he became the total package. He was just all obsessed about himself.
There you go. I mean, look at the man.
The advertisement's working. He's buying some Moo energy drink.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I love that. And I love that they're still wearing it. It's just so good. Or the rules indeed, Olive. I just feel like that right now they're rehashing his story, and I really hope that they don't let him do that to himself again. I hope that there's going to be some sort of twist where he doesn't just do the exact same thing that he did with MJF.
Yeah. I think done the right way, this would lead him straight to the title picture. I mean, done the right way.
Definitely. I just don't want him to be like, oh yeah, here you go, Adam Cole. I just want him to be like, nah, you guys, like, I've already been down that road, not doing it again. Like, this is my time.
Exactly.
I'm hoping.
Knowing AEW's booking at this point, they'd have Wardlow win it and just give it to him. They really would. I think they would.
No. I love the Bucks' heels too, Olive.
So
I really think that Vince Russo has made his way into AEW. Somehow, some way, he's in AEW doing something. I don't know how he got in there, but
he snuck through the back door.
He's calling some kind of shots.
You don't have to sneak. You just have to ask really nicely.
Vince Russo is just. I mean, I will say in WCW that he tried towards the end. He tried, but at that point, a little bit too late.
It was more the network than anything. I didn't want it around. AOL took over. They're like, we don't want that. We don't want that on our network.
That's one thing that I don't want AEW to do is. I know Tony was talking about this and having the network have ownership in the company. I hope they never do that because WCW could have still been around if they wouldn't have done that.
Yes.
Because if the network ever plans change and they don't want wrestling, they'll just sell it to WWE and that'll be it. But I think it's good when
go ahead.
Z-Age wrestlers don't want any heels. What does Gen Z mean? I've always wondered that.
Like younger people,
Yeah.
like your age.
Someone like MJF. Only the true ones like MJF do.
MJF is like a solid heel, though. He's an amazing heel. He's phenomenal heel.
Mm-hmm.
Only the true good heels like MJF can pull it off. That's why MJF needs to. I miss MJF.
There is a vacuum right now, and like Swerve is trying his damnedest to fill it, and for me, it's like that's what is closest, but it's not MJF like at all.
True.
No one can fill MJF's shoes at this point. Like when he's not around, he leaves a big hole in AEW. Like talking about restoring the feeling, well, the feeling's gone because he's not there. I mean, they still got some good guys in AEW, but it feels like since Punk's gone, the MJF has kind of filled that role of being the face of AEW. And
I agree.
He's technically the only homegrown, like he's not really homegrown, like freshly, but like
I would say he made himself in AEW.
Like when he came to AEW, he wasn't really, like known, but he really,
he was a day oneer.
He made his way into the world title picture and being a world champion. It wasn't because, he just got handpicked. He really proved himself. And he's technically already had a Hall of Fame career. He's beaten CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jericho. He made it into the Wembley Stadium. So technically, if his career ended today, he would already be a Hall of Famer.
I would say.
Team champion.
Yeah, world champion. I watched almost every Nitro from 95 to 99. The only reason I know that is because I rewatched him on the Wrestling Bio video. That's what I do.
Relieving was good.
I watched all kinds of documentaries of the Monday Night Wars and interviews and this one. Yeah, Scott Steiner was TNA stuff. Golly.
Shout out to Wrestling Bio. Subscribe to them if you haven't. I mean, that's a good channel.
That's his name, Edge.
Edge and Danny.
His name is not Adam Copeland. His name was Edge. All right, is tonight supposed to be St. Patrick's Day? I thought it was Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
I see a lot of people wearing green in the.
There is a lot of people wearing green. Is it a sporting event?
I don't know. I swear.
What's going on?
It's for the whole front row is green. People wearing hats.
The green man walking around.
At first, they were trying to dress like elf. But I don't know. I will say, out of all the matches tonight, I'm most looking forward to this one.
Yes.
I'm most looking forward to. I was a promo on Saturday, and then we talked about it last night. And then, match
I thought this match might be close to the main event, but
I wonder what will be the main event. It's a good question. Jacob, thanks for watching. It says, hey, Chris.
Hey, Jacob.
I agree, Olive.
Good match. Yeah, this should be one of the best matches.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much everyone's
just steal the show.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's disc will go against Christian at Revolution. Pretty much.
Oh.
Nice. What's a Daniel chance that I'm hearing?
I think so, yeah.
That's awesome. The kid's always had serious pop though. People like him and want to like him. I originally did not like him at all, nor did I want to, but
he would have already been over if it wasn't for Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He'd have already been in this position. He would have already won some championships.
I would say.
Which I know Jericho can't get over by himself anymore, but I have to say
He
that.
said it's
but-
time to shine, you know.
He really has.
Look at how good Garcia's at some make small gestures and movements while spending make it. Yeah, I
I
agree.
agree.
Mm.
He's very, very talented. I personally think that, like, because he never used to be like that. I'm gonna tell you, or maybe he did. I don't know. I used to call him Mr. No Personality. I first saw him like way back, he was just blah all the time, and then he had that build, and then they dropped it, and then they built him up again, and then they dropped it. Now this will be the third, I believe, third or fourth time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
please just let it go, like, because he deserves it.
I think a lot of that had to do with him not having a lot of mic time too back then. He didn't really have a lot of mic time.
He didn't, but when he did, he just, I don't know, he had that, like, I don't know, very monotone, not very, I don't know. I feel like he's infinitely better. Infinitely better.
I feel like they've done a reversal effect that Sammy Guevara is putting Daniel Garcia's old position, and then Daniel Garcia's and where Sammy used to be because of
That's
Jericho.
a thought.
That's unfortunate, but I mean, I can see that.
Jericho needs someone with him. He can't go without someone. It's either Hager or I don't know what Hager does anymore.
He likes his hat.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Danhausen stole it. Yeah, Danhausen stole his hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did. Yeah, his hat did get stolen.
They should have had a match for that.
Danhausen has it. You know who should freaking have a match? Danhausen. You should have
Yeah, like they
fight for
should have
the
had
hat.
like on a Rampage. They should have had Daniel Garcia. I mean, Danhausen versus Jake Hager.
I would watch that.
Whoever wins,
the hat.
yeah, they keep the hat.
Danhausen wins, and then Jake
Yeah,
Hager needs a
Danhausen.
whole new revamp, and that's how they can bring him back as something else.
See, Jake Hager, I've always liked him. His MMA stuff. His last fight was hilarious.
Yeah.
Low blowed the guy 3 times, and he said he did it on accident. In no way.
Bull,
He was
man.
down low 3 times, and it was a mistake.
Maybe one time was an accident. Okay, I'll give you that. But 3 times, come on, you're aiming at that point.
Like, you know, it was just I remember MJF being there for it, and Santana and Ortiz and Sammy, and I think this was when Inner Circle and Pinnacle was together or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way you don't know. Like that, like the guy that he did that to hasn't had another MMA fight since then.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
There's no way you hit someone 3 times. It was an accident. And like, technically, Hager was undefeated in Belter MMA. He won 3 and had 1 draw.
Yeah.
I remember when Bobby Lashley did Belter MMA.
Yeah, Bobby was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was good. Before he got back into wrestling, that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know who wasn't good?
There's
I don't know, Connor.
MMA.
Well, not MMA. And fighting people in general in real life.
I don't know what you're talking about. CM Punk. But he never really. I feel like his first fight, he had a good shot, and the second one, it wasn't the same.
He definitely had a good shot to the face.
Like the only shot that he had at winning one of those was his first match, and then the second match, he didn't look good. Like he looked completely. He didn't look healthy.
He was shook at that
before the
point. He's like,
match
I don't want to
started,
get back
really.
in there. Like,
Yeah.
So really, that's what a lot
remember.
of people do, like from wrestling. Like they think it's like wrestling, then you get in there and like only
somebody punched him in the face.
a few of them, only a few know what they're doing. Like Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar,
Brock
Ken
Lesnar.
Shamrock.
Yeah.
Only a few of them know what they're doing.
Those are exceptions to the whole thing.
Me and my 2 friends watch AEW with Cole Kingston. His name is Newport. It's based on the Mox Caster's diss track towards him when he said he smells like Newport. Looks like a boxer.
He looked like a boxer. Yeah. That was funny.
That's hilarious.
I know Matt Riddle was pretty good, and I don't know if he was in the UFC or Yeah,
UFC. He did UFC.
I always liked.
Only problem was is that Dana didn't like him and he wouldn't stop smoking weed.
I'm more so like watching. I mean, I watch boxing sometimes. Like the only boxing fight I ever watched was probably like really sat there and watched it was Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no! I take that back. Floyd Money Mayweather versus what's the Japanese guy's name? Manny Pacquiao.
I watched the
Pacquiao,
Francis
yeah.
Ngannou fight.
I think
Or
it's
match.
well. More so, if I watch the UFC. If, you know. Hi, we're back.
Yes, indeedy. Oh, careful.
I feel like Matt Lee tries to dress up like Tony Schiavone every week at this point.
His
Like
buddy's beard in the front is epic.
with the oh wow, yeah.
Sorry, gotta get comfy.
I feel like I'm watching SmackDown now. Edge, Taz, Justin Roberts.
I know, right?
I'm watching 09 SmackDown.
Oh, ouch.
Like besides Christian, it seems like Edge is going against a lot of newcomers that he's never went against. You know, Luchasaurus, Daniel Garcia, even really younger guys like Chris Garrison and Team Moriarty.
Suzuki.
Yeah, Suzuki.
That was one of the matches I never thought I would ever see. Ow, damn.
I worked with a pro basketball player 2 years ago, and he was 7'1". I was like, I need to wrestle. That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine being that tall.
And that's the thing. A lot of the big men aren't really being utilized that well these days in wrestling. But
no,
they're always used.
I agree, by the way, Jacob.
Like the only time big guys are used in AEW is to just put over someone else.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Like it's kind of like the reversal effect. Like WCW was all big men, and AEW it's all cruiserweights. Like I feel like there should be a bare minimum of cruiserweights getting potential and like AEW is like they pretty much have every style in wrestling: hardcore, high flying, powerhouse. Like AEW has every single wrestling ability that the roster could ask for. It's just how they use their styles, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in WCW, like the cruiserweights could only go so far, and that was it. Like Rey Mysterio could never go for besides the cruiserweight and maybe US. They never let him go up to the world. But there was another reason.
Not until he got to WWE.
That was because of well, Mr. Jacobs' his favorite wrestler. I swear, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper would have been a world champion, and Booker T would have.
Yeah,
he'd have been a world champion.
It probably would have been unionization and everything.
So went the crowd's forward behind Daniel Garcia tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
This crowd's gonna be mighty. This crowd's gonna be disappointed. I think Edge is gonna win. Like I'm gonna go in and predict it now. Edge will win by submission with the STF lock that he does sometimes.
Yeah,
that's how he's gonna win. Because here lately, he doesn't win with the spear anymore. He still uses it, but he doesn't use it to win most of his matches. I guess something different, because normally it's always been the spear. Ooh, that was good.
Oh. Hmm?
Oh,
That's why you break
man.
your. That's why you break your arm too.
Ugh.
Oh, that was good. That was a good superplex.
That was. This match has been hard hitting since the bell rung. They've been just
Oh.
beating the hell out of each other.
It's St. Patrick's Day in Texas.
Surprise, surprise.
Everyone else in America, it's Valentine's Day, but in Texas, it's St. Patrick's Day. Dragon Spear. Oh,
Dang.
Mm.
yep, that's TF.
Yes, Connor?
Yep.
Oh,
Wait, who's that?
Hmm?
Damn. Sorry, son of a bitches. You ruined the
Hmm.
perfectly good match.
oh,
How dare you?
You ruined a perfectly predictable match. How dare you?
right.
I want Jim Ross was here to actually say these things. I
How
feel
dare
like I
you
know
make
what
this unpredictable at the
tomorrow night.
last second?
It's going to be Edge, Christian, and Garcia triple threat. What is she doing here? What the hell is she doing here? Like them, Christian and her might as well just be a couple at this point. Even though Christian's married in real life.
Mhm.
I think he's married. He has kids.
I believe so. I don't know.
I know his daughter was on Dynamite. And he told his daughter to leave or something.
Yeah, I like Daddy Magic.
Uh-oh.
Cool Hand and I don't know. I didn't get that one either, but
Damn.
I think it's like a playoff Cool Hand Luke.
mm-hmm.
I think there's a quite possibility we get a triple threat now.
Oh,
Or maybe they just lay out Daniel Garcia for good.
Ooh.
get him
Could be
out the
possible.
picture.
Mother Wayne has hired a new makeup person, and I am loving it. And she looks really great.
All right, comes Edge. Come on. What? Nick Wayne kind of got. Damn. Damn. That hurt. Well, hey, you might want to turn around before someone else. Yeah, see. What happens? Turn around too long.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. This match is completely ruined.
Yeah.
It just turned into a complete massacre.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day Massacre, as seen in who was Chris in the
There you go.
There you go. Boo.
So far we had Moxley.
Sorry, my bad.
Moxley and Dax Hardwood. Moxley won that, and the second match we have is
Mhm.
well, we didn't really finish the match, but Edge, Daniel
No.
Garcia. We'll never know who would really win that, but that match is technically over. So
Garcia.
we still got Sky Blue, Willow. We got OC and Taven, Young Bucks and Top Flight.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, we technically have had 3 matches. Wardlow had a squash, like he had a little match there.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So far, it's been it.
I forgot about that one already. Is that bad?
Right. No, it's not. I was the same way. It went by so fast.
Barrett something was his opponent too. I don't even remember.
Barrett Brown. Yeah,
There you
Poor
go.
guy.
Poor Barrett Brown.
see, he would be a good person for Ring of Honor. I know he was with New Japan Pro Wrestling a little bit. I don't know whatever happened. Well, neither one of you are getting a TNT title shot now. You both have to go to the back of the line. Sorry.
While Christian totally makes out with the title.
Yeah, right. Hey, like, calm down, sir.
Like, dude, relax.
Hey, that's what Edge and Lita would do. Or
Right.
that's what they literally did. In the middle of the ring, that's what they did.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that, Chris? The live sex celebration with Edge and Lita?
That was interesting television.
You there, Chris?
I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Hey.
He looks like he's pondering.
You all right, Chris? I don't know.
I'm excited for Ring of Honor tomorrow, but I accidentally ruined it for myself.
You won't get the spoilers.
I didn't mean to, though. I was like, when I was looking up my highlights for the week, I was like, oh, I want to like check back at the Ring of Honor card. And I was like, I don't remember any of this happening.
Because it hasn't happened yet.
Nope. And I'm like, oh, so I ruined tomorrow's episode for myself. But the beautiful thing of having such a short memory is that I don't really remember what happened. Like I know the outline of the episode, but I don't really remember who wins what. So that'll be good.
Well, I've seen Kenny King's, he's going to be on there against Dalton Castle. He was actually in the Shane Taylor promotions. Before Tony bought it, Kenny King was with Shane Taylor. And they were
Really?
Yeah, Shane Taylor Promotions. Didn't want Ring of Honor technically went out of business for a few months. He went to TNA, and Kenny King left TNA, and then he's just gonna try out Ring of Honor again. I kind of hope that they bring the Shane Taylor Promotions back. Like they got Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. If they could just bring back. They got Kenny King. I don't know if he's back fully, but they would bring back O'Shea Edwards. Bishop Khan with the Gates of Agony. He used to be in Shane Taylor Promotions.
Really? I don't know that.
The
Growing up.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels looked like my dad.
I wish I would have grew up in those times. Wrestling. The Monday Night War era. Like that'd have been interesting to live through.
I would love to go back and watch all of it, but in Canada, it is difficult to find a proper archive.
Really, like if I could go back any time, I want to see Andre the Giant wrestle. Like that's the number one thing I would do. I don't care what match it was, just anything with Andre the Giant. Like being able to see him wrestle in person, that's just larger than life.
Yeah. I've heard stories about things he would do at house shows and stuff like that when they would travel. And he would, hold a bunch of people up at the same time, just walking around. I've heard stories about him doing things like that.
Yeah. I remember that HBO documentary that he couldn't go anywhere, like have any peace, or he couldn't eat nowhere. He couldn't. Like everyone would just hoard over him. And he told someone that he wished that he could have a normal life. I forget who it was. He told that too, but he wished he could have lived a normal life. Tony Schiavone, you got to go in the back and figure out what's going to happen in Revolution for that TNT title.
My dad saw Shawn Michaels entrance once, and he flipped the channel to WCW and was like, "I'm never watching that again."
That
Oh man.
that had to have been during the 83 weeks. Like wasn't it 83 weeks that WCW beat Raw?
Yeah, 83. Yep.
That's what Eric Bischoff's podcast is, isn't it? The 83 weeks podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole podcast dedicated to that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Eric Bischoff, he did the whole evil boss angle whenever he joined the NWO, like before the whole Mr. McMahon thing came to play. So
Yeah.
they basically took what Eric Bischoff did as far as the evil boss on TV and kind of twisted it.
I really wish WCW would have won that war. At times,
Yeah, different landscape.
At times, I really wish they would have won or not have won and still been around.
Yeah.
It just like Triple H said one time that it wasn't like whoever lost was going out of business. Like it didn't matter. Like there wasn't gonna be no survival.
Right.
So Joe,
Mm-hmm.
title looks good on him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. It looks amazing with it. And it looks like it's meant for him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. His line makes me chuckle. Mm-hmm.
Man.
I would love to have heart-shaped sunglasses, Brenda. More than anything. There's a pair of purple ones that I saw when I was out shopping, but they were like $20. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't wear sunglasses enough to justify purchasing these.
$20. Damn. So every time that all three of them are in the ring, it's only Hangman and Swerve talking. Like Joe never talks back. So hopefully tonight Joe actually says something to these two.
I really
Hopefully.
hope so.
Like it's basically just Hangman and Swerve talking to each other, and Joe just laughing in the background.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
You'd think Joe would have more to say.
He could if he wanted to. He's really good on the mic. Joe is.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been really good. I swear, if you take Prince Nana away from Swerve,
there's Jesus. Sorry, there's actually a legitimate dude dressed as with like the white robe and the red sash and the long hair.
He does it every time.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
I think that guy must live in Texas because every time AEW comes to Texas, there's a guy dressed as Jesus. Yeah. Every time.
I've always wanted to show up to a show and like he was there, and I'll take a picture and like I'll post it and be like, I went to a wrestling show and found Jesus. That'd be like the best.
I remember the match. It was December of 2019. Joey Janela, Jimmy Havoc, and I believe Darby Allin, or maybe it was just Jimmy Havoc and Joey Janela, a lights out match. And Joey Janela won because he had the help of Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus was in the house.
It was an episode of AEW Dark, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah, you've been doing that for years, man. That's like I don't know. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Hmm.
What has been the best match so far tonight? Miss Brenda wants to know.
Hmm. Good question.
Garcia Copeland so far, in my opinion.
You know, I'd have to agree with you on that. Yeah.
So far. Swerve is way better nowadays. I didn't know him from before, but I've watched a little bit of the stuff from his, what were they called? The group in
Hit row.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are still there, right?
Top Dollar is gone, and I think the female, I forget her name, but I think she's still around there.
There we go.
But he was watered down in WWE. He wouldn't be able to do what he's doing now there.
It's funny how Swerve compares his feud with Hangman to Austin and Rock.
But if you think about it, it's a feud that can last a while. It can
I
span
mean, it could.
years.
God,
So
it can be really freaking annoying. But I mean, it's good though. It's probably the best I've seen of Hangman.
hmm. Just a look on Spurs' face when Hangman walked out. That was just hilarious.
Oh, shut up, Hangman. Charlie Brown teacher over here.
Is he dyeing his mustache and hair, or is that me? Just me?
I think he's just moist.
Oh, he seems a bit darker. I don't know.
Darker.
I'm guessing Joe's not going to say anything ever.
Oh.
So if he loses this match, he would have went without saying a word in this whole feud. Because he hasn't said anything to over Hangman. Not like in this entire feud, not once.
Oh, there you go.
This has been going on since the first episode of Dynamite of this year.
Yeah.
First Dynamite of 2024, and Joe hasn't said a word to any of these two.
I gotta say, I like the Hangman when he was chasing for the title. That was my favorite version of Hangman. When he was on the chase.
Joe finally says a word. Finally talk. Long enough. Took me 2 months.
This promo is great storytelling. I agree, Olive.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman equals boringest gimmick. Boringest is not a word, but I would use it in this case.
The most boring.
Said a few words.
Right. He looks better with a mustache, yes. Even though I hate mustaches.
That was an alright segment. That was alright.
Yeah.
Could you guys imagine Hangman with a security guard gimmick? Like rent a cop?
he comes out in a Segway.
Yeah.
I'm just like, have the match already. I mean, the build up's cool, but it's like, let's get to it.
Because I felt sorry for her. A girl so naive.
This is absolutely amazing.
Well shot, I gotta say.
This is amazing. Yeah, they've definitely upped her budget.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Same. What? Oh. Diana. They got rid of the mustaches.
Get rid of their mustache. There goes our complete gimmick. I mean, I still got the bloody.
What are you not liking so far, Davis?
I'm not gonna wash those at all. They're just gonna keep wearing them.
Yeah, they should wear them all the way up until Revolution. But I still got some of their. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have the like little you call that landing strip? Welcome back, Olive.
This is their second tag team match of the year. The first was against on Rampage and Squash match, but this is like their really true first tag team match of the year. Flashback from last week's main event.
Yeah, that pissed a lot of people off.
That's pretty bad. Let's get the Get out of here, Maxim Hydretti. Human sellout machine. That was a solid line.
Human sellout machine.
Mm-hmm.
It should be an interesting match. We haven't really seen the Young Bucks in a really hard-hitting match since All In last year, I feel like. Or maybe their match at what was their match at a Wrestle Dream? They went against the Golden Jets, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after Wrestle Dream, they took a little bit of time off. They came back afterwards, and yeah, they came back the first Dynamite of the year. That's where
I'm just
they
excited to see what they're gonna do here. Ooh.
they haven't seen the Young Bucks wrestle in a long time. That was like, I mean, yeah, last on Rampage they did, but like a really actual match.
Yeah. Here we go.
They're really gonna wrestle with those things on. Six Central. Yeah, Rampage is 6 Central.
Nice fake out.
Oh, nice. What did Tony do?
Who?
Who goes with the bitches at Tony? What did he do?
Like at this point, this would be the perfect time to bring Gangrel in for the Young Bucks.
Gangrel.
All about it.
Yeah, they got bloody clothes on, so. And they're wearing white. And who wears white and has bloody clothes all the time?
Yeah, good point.
But the Young Bucks did turn on Gangrel, so I don't think Gangrel would want to be with them anymore.
Right.
Just smoke weed or eat some tobacco. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Personal preference.
What do you
You
say,
eat
Chris?
tobacco?
What do you say, Chris? Smoke weed or eat some tobacco?
Oh, that was nice in unison. Wow, the timing on that was solid.
Can you hear us, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Not a fan of the matches tonight. Everything's kind of predictable and nothing stands out as exciting. I mean, to be fair, I almost agree with you, except for the fact that Connor did go to call a match and totally got, it got ruined.
Yeah, I can already tell you. I'm basically the spoiler alert before the spoilers actually happen.
Right? Except for the last one.
What was the last match?
It was
Ed
yeah.
and Garcia. Yeah, I said Ed would win by. He was probably gonna win if it wasn't for Christian.
I know.
Yeah, this close.
So we'll never know who actually would have won that.
Probably Edge.
Probably.
Ed was gonna win that.
Oh.
Like he had that match won until Nick Wayne. He took his snotty self in there and ruined the whole match.
Something told me there was going to be an interference. Something told me in the back of my head somebody's going to come out here and mess it up.
I still think we might get Christian and Edge at Revolution or Triple Threat. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they played that out through the through Revolution. I expect tonight we'll get at least one more match confirmation. Like I've been running every single match so far. I'm 4-0. Got the world title match, international, the Triple Crown, and the women's.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just need. I wish I was betting on this because I probably win a lot of money. Like now I'm just waiting on Acclaim and Billy Gunn versus the Brooklyn Gold. I did say Edge and Christian in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't know if that's going to happen now because of Snotty Nose Nick Wayne. That should be his nickname. You know how Dominant Mysterio is dirty. Dominant Mysterio though.
Yeah.
Edge was the one. Or no, it was Jericho who came up with Creepy Little Bastard. Like that's Christian Cage's nickname, the Creepy Little Bastard. So Nick Wayne's nickname should be Snotty Nose Nick Wayne. I was actually watching something today, and Jericho called Christian a creepy little bastard. It's always stuck with me.
All I can say is I just hope that it will be Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland for the TNT champion. I'm tired of Christian Cage being the champion. I know you guys want to let Christian Cage be champion, but to me,
who you think
I'm not.
as Excalibur said, he's a coward.
What do you think about Nick Wayne?
I'm for somebody to take it.
He doesn't even. All I can say is, and no offense to, Cyrene, who's also Canadian, Christian Cage doesn't have the balls to face Adam Copeland.
That's okay. Now they're just our prime minister.
Well, technically, Adam Copeland and Christian is both Canadian, so. I know it's
storylines and all that. Sorry, I know.
No worries. I totally agree with you. I mean, so far he's wussed out.
And I know some of y'all some of you viewers are wondering why I have not spoken for the past 30 minutes to an hour. But think about what happened with the match between Adam Copeland and Daniel Garcia. Next thing I knew, Christian Cage came in making a no contest. And that's a bunch of, BS.
I agree with you on that.
What do you think about Nick Wayne? He ruined the whole match.
Well, he ruined them. Well, Christian Cage, he had a plan the whole time, though. He may be what do they call him back then? The Captain Charisma, right? And now he's known as the Patriarch. I say he's a fatherly bastard.
There you go.
Fatherly bastard.
You stand on that one. That's what I'm talking about, Chris.
And I'm going to say it, though. As Nick Wayne's shirt says, Christian Cage is my father. I say Christian Cage is a fatherly bastard to Nick Wayne. And not my father, according to my view. Sorry, I'm not trying to do what happened last week. It's just that I got a lot of my brain right now with Christian Cage and all that.
Well, last week was a whole different storyline. It was a whole different circus. But,
yeah, you're definitely
and
we always talk about wrestling.
I know.
At least we're all talking and we're not down on each other.
I just don't want to interrupt anyone, okay? I just don't want to interrupt anybody on this podcast.
Like, for me, like tonight, the Edge and Daniel Garcia and that whole thing, like that was the best part of the show. So far, that's the best stuff I've seen tonight.
Well, yeah, because like Davis said, he said it's predictable, but nuh-uh.
Well, technically, I did get that one wrong.
I mean, you were really close. You were really close, but not quite.
Snotty Nose Nick Wayne.
I'm just hoping we'll be Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland in a steel cage. I'm going to say this though.
What if Nick Wayne
crossed the line? He crossed the line.
What if Nick Wayne wants to be the special guest referee?
That'd be the worst choice.
There you go. Throw a wrench in there.
Edge, it would kind of be like Sean Spears and Wardlow when MJF was a special guest referee.
That was so ridiculous.
And Wardlow still won. I'm looking for.
I just hope Christian Cage loses the TNT champion. I don't want to see one of those title change hands within 10 seconds to a minute.
I was actually talking about that you know how they have the Face of the Revolution ladder match, and whoever wins gets the title shot TNT Championship. Well, Luchasaurus winning the Face of the Revolution ladder match, and Christian loses. Christian loses again, but this time Luchasaurus doesn't give him the contract, and Luchasaurus wins the title.
No offense, Connor, and I know you like to call him Luchasaurus, but his name is Killswitch now.
It's still Luchasaurus to me, damn it.
Yep.
Luchasaurus, damn it.
Yeah, it'll always be Luchasaurus. I mean, unless he decides to be something else.
Well, you know what? I agree with Connor on that one. Luchasaurus.
And like sometimes when Christian Cage calls him that, Luchasaurus sticks around. Then like fans will start chanting Luchasaurus, and he's slowly going to turn on him, on Christian.
Yeah,
he's going to turn on him eventually, because like they've already had Easter, like they've already hinted at it so many times, especially at World's End. Then whatever Christian Cage told Luchasaurus, then he gave him the contract. I think I know what he told. I think I know what he told him.
I would like to book the matches one night too, Brenda.
I think one night AEW should do what WWE did with Taboo Tuesday. Basically, the fans vote on everything, like the match type, who's going to be
Cyber
in the
Tuesdays and stuff like that.
You mean Taboo Tuesday, right?
There was Taboo, and then there was Cyber.
Yeah, and Cyber Sunday. Yeah, you're right about that.
Cyber Sunday.
Yes, Cyber Sunday and Taboo Tuesday. And the fans basically vote on everything. He can never go back to being a face. I don't know.
I mean, the thing is that
if I just don't think they're gonna keep that name. I really freaking hope not.
Right. But I mean, like, thing is, if he was to turn on Christian, he'd be like one of the biggest faces in the company.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what Christian told him. Christian said, if you don't give me that contract, I'm going to bring your bitch boy, Jungle Boy back. Y'all can go back to doing that. I think that's what someone else said one time.
Maybe Christian got Luchasaurus' parents hostage or something.
Yeah, you know.
Has to be something.
He's got Luchasaurus' parents hostage or something.
Something drastic, you know.
I don't think Christian's going to walk out TNT champion. I don't think he'll be TNT champion for the whole entire month of March. His days are numbered as champion. Or not less, Jungle Boy helps Christian Cage at Revolution.
Don't remind me about that. Don't remind me about any of the predictions.
You can't turn on Christian.
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, the story could go just as planned if they want to turn him right back to babyface. He can be a babyface. He'll be one of the biggest ones if he turns on Christian.
You've already seen it. He's already like got the little irk to him. Like,
it's just a matter of when he's going to turn on him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible. If done the right way, it's very possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the story, like the end game is Luchasaurus is eventually going to turn on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not going to do that forever. Kind of like Wardlow and MJF. It took them a while to break them up, but I don't think Luchasaurus and Christian is going to go. I don't think it's going to be like MJF and Wardlow. I don't think they'll be together that long, but.
Okay.
Think of it like Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt, that whole thing. Whenever Daniel joined them for a little bit and then kind of destroyed them from within.
Yeah. Number one contenders. Technically, the number one contenders are, technically last week the number one contenders were Ricky Starks and Big Bill, even though they lost them.
Mm-hmm.
But Young Bucks won Rampage this week, so yeah, they're probably our number one contenders since Big Bill and
Whoa.
Apparently, the books can't take criticism.
Not a shocker.
No, not at all.
Wait, what do they say?
So basically pissed off at Tony because Tony doesn't like him and he talks bad about him. It's like, well, you can't please everybody. And it's very apparent that Tony is not a fan of the Young Bucks, too. It's very apparent. And deliberate, I think.
What the hell are we doing? Uh-oh. That was kind of cool. Sting's going to be right behind them. You watch. Sting's going to be... They're going to go up to...
I agree, Olive. Tony has always ruled. He's always been awesome.
Very much.
Represent WCW by proxy. That's funny.
Oh!
Hmm.
I like it.
I'm interested. I am totally interested. I'm in for that one.
The best line in that whole thing. But the best line in that whole entire thing is when there was an EVP that gave a damn.
Do it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I know what you
They
said.
had to throw that one in
The
there.
Bucks have gone from wrestlers to now EVPs of All Elite Wrestling.
But the best part of that was when Darby said, was when the basically referencing Cody Rhodes right there. He said he's not talking about Kenny Omega. That's pretty entertaining. That was good.
I like it.
Not because the Young Bucks did anything
All I
special.
can say is I just hope that Tony Khan would hurry up and make the match happen because I'm tired of Christian Cage being TNT champion. I know some of y'all do, and some of y'all don't.
It's getting
Christian
old.
Cage-
I agree with you, Chris.
Christian Cage really made you mad tonight.
I would hit Christian Cage if I was a wrestler right now.
You will pop him right on the head.
That might
I
add.
feel like Christian Cage is the new MJF. Chris is like,
We're not talking about MJF right now, though. I mean, I know
Well,
MJF is probably out somewhere trying to figure out where is he going to go. Is he going to go to WWE? Is he going to go to AEW? Is he going to go to ROH? What the hell?
TNA.
We're going to auditions for different
probably not.
movies.
Since Scott Demore's not there anymore. They're really bumming me out with TNA. I mean,
I know I can't say this on the podcast, but I know Siren said it a bunch of times. But I'm going to say it in clean. F Christian Cage.
I definitely do drop a lot of F-bombs, you guys. I can say it for you if you'd like, Chris.
Say that word and I'll say Christian Cage. That'll be better.
Okay,
There
well,
you go.
fuck.
Christian Cage.
There we go.
Yeah.
I don't mind being the
Alrighty.
designated F-bomb dropper.
Anyway. All right. Well, as the words of Shawn Michaels, moving on.
Oh.
So the main event tonight's going to, what's the main event? We don't know the main event yet.
I agree. That was a really good segment. Jay kept that last segment. It was awesome.
The Texas Death Match. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. I think we still got Sky Blue and Willow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably going to be Orange Cassidy. And I mean, it is a Texas Death Match, so.
Yeah, they're probably going to save that for last.
I don't really see how. I mean, Sky Blue and Willow should be good, but I don't know how it can top a Texas Death Match, you know. I mean, if you gave Sky Blue and Willow the chance to have a Texas Death Match, it'd probably be really, really good.
Yeah.
So I just using cuss words. Fox, you live with me. You know how much I cuss. This is like very mild.
You live with the Fox. Wait, do you live with the Fox from that video?
Fox is my husband. I'm sorry, what?
Fox, yeah. He was asking about Fox. Yeah, Fox was your husband.
No, I said, I was just jokingly saying, do you live with the Fox from, what is the song?
What does the Fox say?
Yeah. Jokingly saying.
We loved that song. It's funny. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's been. He did what was his last match? We just talked about it.
I believe it was against
not long ago. Yeah.
I don't know. It could have been against Swerve though. I don't know. It was either Moxley or Swerve.
They were both decent matches.
Oh wait, he is. Jeff Hardy recording a new version of the song "My Heart." So maybe when he comes back to maybe he's taking time off to film that song, and then when he comes back, he's gonna have that song.
That'd be cool.
Like I'm more interested in a Jeff Hardy singles run than a Hardy's tag team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've always enjoyed Jeff the most out of both of them. Like,
me too.
Got child pictures complete that. Every Halloween, dressing up Jeff Hardy, getting in the trampoline and doing swan bombs off of the house onto the trampoline. Jeff Hardy like if that a story, like an actual storyline with Jeff Hardy and Darby. The one line that Jeff Hardy can say is, I created Darby Allin." But Jeff Hardy literally created Darby Allin. Which, Jeff Hardy's always one of my favorites. Between RVD and Jeff Hardy, as a kid, I didn't like watching them wrestle each other. So I have to pick between the two.
It's like seeing your favorite superheroes fight each other.
Yeah, couldn't watch it. It's cut off TV.
I got you.
That's what I had to do. Like it was, I think it's like 2001. Jeff Hardy and RVD. I can't even remember who won the match. Probably didn't watch it. I liked him too. I liked him very equally, so it's hard for me to.
I want to say RVD won that match, but I could be
See,
off.
there we go. I know one was like they like had a few matches. They had some in WWE and some in TNA. And
Yeah. The last one I saw, they're in WWE.
I know they had one at like Backlash 2001 or something. It was when like they're doing the invasion angle, I think.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they did have a backlash match at Backlash. I'm not sure which year.
Yeah, I know they had a lot of matches in 2001. That's when they had a lot of matches. Now this is the one match in the entire show that I cannot predict who's going to win.
Wow.
I mean, technically, I was wrong about
Oh.
Edge, but if Snotty knows Nick Wayne wouldn't have gotten involved, Christian was going to win. I mean, Edge was going to win that, but we'll never know.
I mean,
Now.
Somebody
and
knows
in the
Brat.
exact way that you said it was gonna happen too, but guess what? It didn't happen. Willow versus Naya.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, that would be a dope match though. Willow versus Nia Jax. That'd be kind of fun to watch though.
It would be cool.
This match is I think I can pretty confidently say that Orange Cassidy will win by roll up. Like how he was going up. That's how he'll win. But I kind of want Orange Cassidy to win because if Orange Cassidy loses, Roderick Strong's probably not going to win at the pay per view. Normally, like that's how it works. Like, so if like WWE would always do it. Like if like they had a match and the challenger won, you know, the pay per view the challenger doesn't become the champion. But here lately, I know
Be right back.
I know the Undisputed Kingdom beat Orange Cassidy, Trent, and Rocky on Rampage, didn't they? And Undisputed Kingdom won.
Yeah.
So now Orange Cassidy needs to win because more than anything, I want that title off of Orange Cassidy. So if tonight's match has to be Orange Cassidy winning, Orange Cassidy to lose, then I just want that title away from him.
That was hell of a pounce by Willow a while ago. That
And
was
the match it
pretty
should have
nice.
been if Roderick Strong wins, he wins the international title. But not only that, Orange Cassidy cannot challenge for the international championship for a whole year.
It's like no more challenging.
None for you, sir.
That he
You're gonna
cannot
cut that
challenge.
right off.
He cannot challenge for international championship until March 3rd, 2025. A whole year. No title chances, no more rematches. Like the only way you'll get close to that belt is buying it off of Shop AEW. He can buy a replica title belt.
Buy it off in Shop AEW.
He can still be He can still be the international champion. Just he has to buy a replica title belt. Like I was actually
Willow
saying
has to win this match. I think she'll win. I like Willow.
Yeah, this is the only one I can't really pick. I'm gonna pick between the two. I'll probably say Willow, but I don't know. We haven't really been seeing Julia Hart do much here recently.
Yeah. I'm more of a fan of Willow, I have to be honest, so I have to go with
Well,
her.
if we're talking about personal looks, it'd probably be Sky Blue. But in this match, I'd probably say Willow. I don't know. They're pretty equally, you know.
And back from picture in picture for me.
Who's everyone's Valentine's Day? Or who is everyone's Valentine?
Who's
I got
everyone's
my
Valentine?
Foxy and then King.
I already know who Chris's Valentine is. Christian
I have
Cage.
mine. She's at home resting.
Christian Cage's Valentine. I mean, yeah, Chris's Valentine is Christian Cage.
100%.
He used to be MJF, but MJF isn't here anymore, so he has to. So MJF's hatred is directed towards Christian now. Hi, we're back. Ooh, that was a good super kick. or sky blue. A good clothesline by Willow. These two have got a lot of chemistry from teaming up together, and they probably went against each other singles and like independent events and stuff.
Mm.
So they've probably got a lot of chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
Spinebuster. I actually think they've already put on a better match than Moxley and Dax Harwood. Oh, wow, here we go. Rampage. Speaking of Jeff Hardy, we got Jeff Hardy versus Sammy Guevara in Rampage.
Ooh, that'll be a good
Oh.
match.
There is no
Okay.
way. Yeah, Queen Amadonna and a J. So this will be, if Queen Amadonna loses, it should be 0-12 for the year. Next week we
I
have
missed Dark as well, Olive.
Moxley and Castagnoli versus FTR. Hopefully FTR wins that one. That was interesting. Joe Swerve and Brian Cage versus Hook, Hangman, and RVD.
Hmm.
That looks really good.
That'll be neat.
I'd
It
like to
brings a
see
lot of
that match.
flashbacks
Yeah.
because Brian Cage and RVD had a feud in TNA. And this was when RVD was with Katie Forbes. Does anyone know who Katie Forbes is? In
Mhm.
wrestling?
I've heard the name.
Oh God! Like, all right, I've liked RVD's entire career, but that one character, golly.
Kind of spoiled it for you.
I mean, people think that Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti is something. They haven't seen anything. Like
That's true.
go on YouTube and put RVD and Katie Forbes Impact Wrestling, and golly, like it's more of just kissing.
Oh,
They got away
no.
with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
They got away with a lot, man.
If they were not on Access TV, that would not have flown. A lot of this. I think RVD has 2 wives. Oh, no. He has 5 girlfriends and then 2. Well, technically, he has 2 wives and 3 girlfriends. But
Hey.
he lives with 5 women. So.
Polyamory, dude. Rock on.
He has a killer podcast. I've heard his podcast.
He's living a pretty. He sells like his own like RVD marijuana or something.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of stuff outside wrestling. A lot of stuff. But he lives with 5 other women, so I think RVD's living the life that a lot of people should live.
I think so.
I mean, some of his girlfriends are.
He seems happy to me. I mean,
He's got 2 wives and 3 girlfriends. I wonder when the next wedding's going to be. He's got a total of 5 weddings in his life.
That's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a good move by Royal Nightingale. Oh, Willow wins with it too. That was a really good match.
It was a really great match, and I loved like that they had the Stokely, little moment. I really like that. I like Stokely.
This has got set up for AEW women's tag team titles.
It's got to come down eventually.
Because Chris Statlander and Willow is teaming up with each other, and they're winning with each other, and they're singles and tag. And there's only one.
They're making it subtle.
There's only one thing left for them to accomplish together. Anyone seen Johnny TV and Todd Valkyrie's YouTube thing today on the AEW YouTube channel?
Oh my gosh, no.
I'm probably going to watch it though. I know I am, in fact.
Yeah, I actually watched it. It's pretty funny. Their dog is pretty. I actually got to meet their dog one time.
I'm jealous.
Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt though, but I know we're only 10 minutes of the podcast or the show is over, but I'm gonna head out though because I got to get some sleep for work tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Just don't let Christian Cage keep you up all night.
Right. Sweet dreams, Chris. Thank you for coming out.
See y'all next Wednesday.
See you, Chris.
See you, Chris.
Bye.
Christian Cage and give that kid nightmares. That's been a pretty good stream and show. Well,
Yeah.
It's been super fun.
sometimes you gotta take out the trash and
You gotta do what
It
you
was a
gotta
little
do.
chaotic. Yeah, it was a little chaotic. Definitely a little more vibe.
Chris Leclerc, thanks for watching. Sky Blue should not be losing to Willow Nightingale. Well, apparently Willow was the better woman tonight. So
That was a
Also had
really
better
good match.
sidekick. It was a
It was.
solid match.
yeah, it was a good match. Both of them had a really good match. Great show so far. Yeah, it's been pretty good tonight. The only thing that would make this night better is if I wasn't sick.
Ooh.
I'm from the main event.
Yes, main event time, Davis. I'm pretty excited.
At my event. OC and Matt Taven. You've actually had Matt Taven on the podcast before. We had him on for an interview. Definitely check that out if you haven't already.
Yeah,
He
shout
actually
out to
talked-
Matt Taven.
Like we even put this out on our AZ Daily, but he actually talked about them teaming back up with Adam Cole and what he said. I think he knew from that moment on that they were going to get back together. Like they had thought that out for years. Definitely go check out interview with Matt Taven. Do you know why he wears the color purple a lot? Well, if you haven't watched, if you don't know why he wears the color purple a lot, definitely watch the interview.
Mm-hmm.
There's a special reason.
I didn't know that the specific reason he wears it, but there's a really good story as to why he wears the color purple.
Welcome, Kyle O'Sullivan. What kind of ASMR are you thinking?
Yes.
Yeah, ASMR. Isn't that like sound stuff? I don't know.
Welcome to the channel.
Oh, I can't do that.
Thank you for watching.
It's Michael
Exactly.
Buffer.
Thank you so much.
Did Michael Buffer die?
I think Michael Buffer's still alive. I believe so. You gotta pay him a good chunk of change to get him to say, let's get ready to rumble.
That dude has cameos for like thousands of dollars just to say 4 words. I think his brother, like I think he has a brother that does stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when me and
It's
Mr.
Michael
Jacob,
and Bruce, I think.
me and Mr. Jacob, we need to do the WCW stuff. But he would like mainly during the pay-per-views. He was always the ring announcer for the WCW pay-per-views. That's what he would normally do.
He has that whole thing copywritten too. Like it's all his. Like if anybody else says it, he can sue big time.
That's one thing I'm glad Chris didn't do. We got in trouble for Stone Cold stuff. I do not want Michael Buffer in my email.
I feel like, excuse me.
I would like if he was in my emails to get an interview with him. But
Like this is a cease and desist.
If
If you
Yeah,
did it in
Michael
audio,
Buffer.
that'd be great.
In 1995, 96, Michael Buffer, he was always. He actually did the Royal Rumble 2008 ring announcement.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Honestly, I really want to see Matt Taven win. Quite honestly. Yeah, give me a second. Be right back.
Pretty cool.
Into the crowd.
I actually own the shirt. Every Hardy Boys / Jeff Hardy shirt that AEW's ever put out, I have all of them.
Really?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I think I have all of them. I know I have the first one he came out with. Like he has like the cross and it's like a split face Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Connor, we got a question for you in the comments.
Yeah, I actually bought it today. Believe it or not. The season 3 looks actually pretty good. As me and Mr. Hartgrave, or at least I said, season 3 was going to be the make or break for that game. And very luckily, they squeezed in. Like they're very squeezed in. So there is still hope for this game after all. I mean,
I buy a Caesar shirt too.
Caesar shirt. Actually, they have shirts in the game too, but they barely squeezed. Like season 3, they barely did it, but they pulled it off. Season 3 looks to be a lot better than season 1 and 2. Season 3 has there's 2 new arenas. You got the a beach arena. Like you can actually fight in the water a little bit. You can take your opponent and throw them in the ocean a little bit. And they have the evening beach. So kind of like a Daly's Place when the sun was going down. Basically, you can play in the evening beach or in the afternoon beach, I guess. Swerve Strickland's coming to Fight Forever. Jamie Hayter and Claudio Castagnoli. What else? They got some new shirts. They got some new Creator Wrestler parts. They got some new soundtracks. Oh, and they also have
stepping up their game, huh?
They've got 5 new. Actually, they're going to have 8 wrestlers in season 3, but the first 5 is not really AEW wrestlers. So basically, it was MJF, Adam Cole, Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and someone else, and they created their own Creator Wrestlers. So all those wrestlers were put into the game, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't like who MJF picked out because he's hard to beat. I mean, I'm going into these matches because normally it's always easy for me because I play all the time. But this guy MJF, he created golly. It's like Superman.
That makes total sense.
Like I had like 5 finishers on him, and then he gets up. Man, golly. I'm going into this thinking like it's the same game. I'm gonna whoop these guys, and then oh no. But season 3 is really, really good. Season 4, it looks like seems like every season they're gonna have 3 wrestlers. So season 4 should be Samoa Joe, Edge, and Saraya.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Season 4. Well, I hope this is not true, but season 4 might be the last season of the entire game. I don't know if that's true or not, but his name's Ross Lynch on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
He basically he's able to hack into AEW Fight Forever stuff and see everything. Like he was the one that confirmed that like before AEW even announced the stuff, he hacks in and finds it all. But once they started the game, they had seasons 1 through 3 ordered, but now they just have season 4 out. But it doesn't mean season 4 is the last season, but I really hope it's not. Because season 3 looks really, really good. And for the only season that they have, like season 3 has been the best season, and for it to just end with 4, that'd be disappointing.
Hmm.
because they still got to get Jay White in the game. They got to get the guns. They've got to get Mercedes Moné's fixing to be in AEW. Like they got to put her in the game at some point.
Right.
You got Will Ospreay. You got
There you go.
like there's so many wrestlers that's not in the game that like I feel like they should support AEW Fight Forever until they're ready to make a new game. Like
I agree with that.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
but like I would support this first game like all the way to the end. I mean, like the game should stop when when they release a second game, like the day it comes out, and then you can put a hold to because it makes no sense to support Fight Forever if there's going to be a second game. But
Yeah.
I would support this first game all the way up until the first day of the release for the second game. Because especially for me, they sparked my interest a lot. Season 3 was their make or break, and they barely squeezed in, and they made it. So
I really
barely.
do enjoy Cassidy's spells.
Oh, damn.
Oh boy.
I had just beating the hell out of Orange all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. These two. Yeah, local comic book vlogs merchandise. The characters are just like me. Wish AEW had Macho Man. Well, actually, if AEW wanted to put Macho Man in the AEW game, technically WWE doesn't own the rights to that.
That's true.
They can also put Andre the Giant in the AEW fight for. There's a lot of guys that can put in AEW that WWE doesn't have a license to.
I don't like the way that table's set up on the announce desk.
The last thing about the game, though, was Iron Claw just came out, so it'd be kind of fun if they put the Iron Claw characters in the game. So Kevin Von Erich, Lance Von Erich, like they put the entire Von Erich family in the AEW Fight Forever game. I think that would be kind of cool.
Chris too, damn it.
Oh, Orange Cassidy's busted open pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
That looks pretty.
You better get you better get used to losing, Orange Cassidy. March 3rd, you're losing that title. Ooh, that was close.
I don't like the way that table's set up either.
Right? It looks.
Someone's really bad gonna. Oh shoot!
That's.
Damn.
Oh boy.
How you doing? Wiggle all your appendages. Good, good.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh god damn it. Oh. Oh, that was that landing, man. Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh.
That landing looked pretty harsh. That was pretty gnarly though.
Tax. That was a solid spot.
That was an awesome spot. Just hope he's okay. The way he landed looked that was pretty harsh.
They're both bleeding like Orange Cassidy from one side, and then Matt Taven is bleeding from the exact opposite side. Orange Cassidy's bleeding.
Yeah.
What?
I noticed that.
Oh.
Well, that was a nice Valentine's present.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
nice
it's the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not really like a Valentine's gift. Matt Taven.
You can't have a death match without tax, people. That's just blasphemy.
Matt Taven's elbow pad. It looks like it has scales. He's definitely gonna have trouble peeling that off later.
Damn.
Oh man.
You could tell by Orange Cassidy's landing that Orange Cassidy did not want to land through those.
No, did not.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, that's a bigger box.
Damn it! Oh god damn it!
Oh,
Oh,
look at Matt Taven's elbows.
Yep. They look very scaly.
Shut. That's like Mick Foley when we're like in Triple
oh.
H, like when their boots were full of tats.
Yeah.
Sick bastards.
Danhausen, come out. Come on. Be very evil. Come out with your spike and your jar of teeth. Yes,
Post
yes.
Oh man.
Is there another present in there? Oh, where's Mike Bennett? What was that supposed to be?
Oh snap!
No, don't win this. If you win this match, and Roderick Strong's not going to win a pay-per-view.
It's just gotten there.
You guys not know how this works? Well, Danhausen, please be under the ring.
Oh,
One of
this
these
is
times,
100% legal.
damn it. He was pulling out those chairs, and I thought maybe one of them he's going to pull out Danhausen.
Right?
I mean, damn.
It'd be on the table like R-Truth was.
Here comes Trent.
Right?
What has he got there? What was that supposed to be?
Oh no.
I thought it was a gun
I'm
at
not
first.
sure.
I thought that was a gun because the way he was holding it. Damn. Matt Taven was just kicking everybody's ass in this match.
Trent coming down with the pipe.
Ooh,
Oh, damn. It's a real deal pipe.
one punch.
That's not a prop.
Danhausen, how could you do this to us? He didn't pop out into the ring.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Matt Taven's having a bad night.
Well, but
Those thumbtacks have gotta hurt.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
What the hell?
The bitch of it all is pulling them out. That's
What
what
did he
sucks is
do?
pulling them out.
What did he do? He just ripped his pockets out. He ripped his pockets, but that's not what it looked like he did.
Well,
Man, this has been a really good main event.
yeah.
Because Roderick Strong do not know how this works. If Matt Taven wins this, you don't win at Revolution.
Why did Matt just stand there a little bit? I don't know.
Oh, he just hit Trent instead. That was really smart. Wait, what happened?
because it's a knockout match, so he was down
Matt's
for
knocked
long enough.
out. No, he's moving.
So Orange Cassidy won?
I guess so. I mean,
Matt
Oh, yeah,
Taven
Matt
is pulling
Taven.
those tacks out of his elbows, and it looks so
Yeah.
painful.
that's what hurts, pulling them out.
So how did Orange Cassidy win? So he won because Matt Taven was knocked out?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I've never heard of that, but
me neither. I would have rather him just pin the dude, but
Me too. It would have looked more finished.
yeah.
because he's clearly not knocked out.
No, exactly.
Yeah, because he was only down for like not even 10 seconds, and he called the match.
I
It
mean,
wasn't
you
even
can
10
be knocked out
seconds.
for 10 seconds, but I mean,
Like Bryce just looked at him and was like, "Okay, he's out. All right,
ooh,
call the match."
I think they went way over time.
Yeah, it was 9:06.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes AEW can get away with a few minutes, but I feel like they went way over time than they were supposed to. Probably
He was like, "Hurry up, go home. Let's go, go."
it would have just taken 3 seconds to have a pinfall. Like 3 damn seconds. So
That was a bit of a strange ending. I agree with that.
I've never heard
that
of
was
it
weird.
matching. I mean, it could, I guess, but I've never heard of that.
I've never really saw a death match in by knockout. There's always been pinfalls, either that or
I
submission.
don't remember if there was a pre-existing stipulation that they had mentioned. I would have to go back and rewatch to see if there was like a knockout stipulation that they had mentioned before that I just forgot. Because and sometimes they like mention it in passing once and very not clear, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh. So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, because that was a very odd ending otherwise.
Yeah.
I thought they went way over time. I feel like they was just wrestling and wrestling, and then they looked at the time and said, "Oh shit, we're about out there."
we got to go home.
But still, only 3 seconds. It would have only taken 3 seconds out of the whole damn show. 1, 2, 3. But I mean, at least if it was gonna be if he was gonna lose by knockout, Matt Taven should have just sat there and not like he was knocked out. I mean, it is possible to be knocked out for 5 seconds, I guess. Like if you got hit really hard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I thought Deathmatch at least had a standing two.
Yeah,
maybe
it wasn't even 10 seconds.
Maybe that they did have that, but no one caught on. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, we'll have to rewatch.
I mean, it was a really good match itself, but I just don't understand the ending to that. I mean, there should have been at least a pinfall or, like you said, a standing 10 count. Basically like a last man standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was a really good main event match. The overall was a really good match itself. Jim Cornette stands are going to be in the comment section of every podcast tomorrow because it ended. Well, it wasn't like Jim Cornette fans or not. That was a odd ending.
It was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a bit off.
I mean, if someone was supposed to win by knockout, I mean, Matt Taven was not knocked out. Well, like he could have sold it like he was, so he should have just sat there, knocked out. Orange Cassidy wins, but
yeah, then he moves probably I would say like 5 or 6 seconds after being down.
So I mean, it's kind of hard not to be confused by that, no matter who you're a fan of, really. But overall, that was a really good match, though. Overall, the match was really good between Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven. The ending should have been a lot better. But overall, the episode I thought was pretty decent. Not my favorite episode, not my worst, but if I had to give it a rating, I'll give it a 7.5. Last week I gave Dynamite a 9.0 something. But this week I'm going all the way back down to a 7.5. It was a really good episode. Though. The moments that really stuck out to me were the Edge and Daniel Garcia stuff, Darby Allin's promo, and the main event. Oh, also the women's match was really good too. I thought their match was better than half the men's matches tonight, personally.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but I mean, even though they only had one match, I feel like they had a better match. And I mean, Edge and Daniel Garcia was a good match. I could have cared less for Moxley's match because I already know it was gonna I knew it was gonna happen.
Called it. You did.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, FTR wins next week because if they're just gonna win every match, then what's the sense of it? But yeah, I thought it was a really good episode. What about you guys? I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, you go ahead, Simon. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna give it an 8.2, and the reason for that is because I got to be like, ha ha ha, Connor, you were so close to being right, but you weren't about that. Yeah. So like, I mean, that adds a little bit of joy. It would have been a solid 8, but the 0.2 comes from being like, because it was like literally the move that you said it was gonna end on and everything, and that was so good. But yeah, no, I thought it was really good. We had a lot of great showings. Actually, for my favorite match of the night, I do want to say Copeland and Garcia, just because I'm really loving Garcia. I'm happy that he's getting his shine again, and hopefully we'll get to see that actually build into something and not have it fizzle out into nothingness, because I promise you, AEW, I'm not going to like him again. I'm not going to let myself do it.
I think for me, I'm gonna meet you right like firmly in the middle of it all. I'm gonna like make it like probably a solid 8 for me. I think it was a decent show, and I mean, the only thing that was a little bit off for me was the ending. That was pretty much that was a little bit off, but I mean the show itself was pretty damn decent. I enjoyed it. So
you give it a what? 8 point?
A solid 8.
8. So got 8, 8.2, and 7.5. I'm kind of glad I wasn't like the only match prediction I really got right was the first match, but the Edge and Daniel Garcia match was going to go the way I said it was going to go.
You totally was like
Yeah.
down to the move. It was so good.
If it wasn't for Nick Wayne, that was going to be the ending. But I'm kind of glad it wasn't the ending because then I would have just been running everything, and then I probably would have won a 6.0. If everything I said would have happened, I probably won a 6.0. But really good show tonight, 7.5. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst, but it had. I think the main points of the show stuck out, like the Edge and Daniel Garcia match, and that story really stood out. Darby's promo stood out. The main event stood out, and I feel like the women stood out most of all tonight. I think they had like, besides the main event, I feel like the women had the best quality match of the entire night.
Yeah.
I mean, Moxley's match was just whatever. And
So true.
you could have just put you could have put Danhausen and Dax Harwood, and it'd have been better without Moxley.
I mean, it totally would have been better because it's Danhausen.
I mean, I like Moxley. He's been a workhorse for AEW, but something's got to change. I mean, golly. I get it. You come out, you bleed, you win by submission.
You bite people.
Yeah, he comes up from the crowd, he bleeds, he wins by submission, and then he leaves and does it again the next week.
Right.
I mean, I'd say it to his face, really, to be honest. I mean, as much as I trash Mina Shavir, I mean, damn.
Don't make him bleed on you.
I mean, at least Mina Shavir, I mean, she's pretty bad, but at least she doesn't do the same stuff every match. I mean,
true.
I actually gave her a compliment.
Wow, hell must be freezing over down there.
All right, but you guys chilly. It's all good.
I gave her a compliment. Pretty good Dynamite. Tomorrow we will be back for our Talking Elite episode 58. 58. I believe it's going to be over the last week it was WrestleMania 1 through 5. This week it'll be WrestleMania 6 through 10. So it's Mania season, so Talking Elite is going to be about all WrestleManias the next few weeks. So yeah, Talking Elite on Thursday, Friday we'll have Rampage. I'm guessing we'll be going with an earlier start time. Rampage starts at 6 Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be starting a bit early, I guess. At least it's not 2:30, because one time they had Rampage start at 12:30. One time it was like 12:30 in the afternoon.
I wouldn't be. I'd be like, why? Why?
like one time they actually had that. We didn't do a reaction for it either. But we'll be back for Rampage. There is no Collision Saturday. Collision won't be back till the following weekend. So and there won't be an AZ Canada Saturday. AZ Canada's are on Tuesdays now, live every week. A whole new show revamp has been in place. Yeah, we'll be back live Thursday. We're Talking Elite. Friday Rampage. And AZ Canada will be out Saturdays. Even though AZ Canada's on Saturday, AZ Gaming will be still on Saturdays. Tomorrow we're actually going to film some commentary for that. Oh, no. Friday we'll try to film some commentary for that. It's been a few weeks since we've uploaded a new episode, but it's kind of stressful editing an hour's worth of content every week.
Take all the time.
So what I've tried doing is just letting a bunch of episodes build up, so we can just do it one by one and not have to,
like rush or put the pressure on.
Yeah, because sometimes, golly.
Good idea.
I still do enjoy doing the AZ Gaming. Does anyone else got anything to say before we?
I have been challenging the Dark Order, and I will continue to challenge the Dark Order.
Yeah, I actually seen your TikTok today about something with that.
I'm going to continue.
So you want to join the Dark Order?
No, they will race me, and I will defeat them. I actually want them to win because I think that they need to win something, and that would be really great. But like, hey, you know what? I'm literally just calling them out. I watch Evil Uno's reels on his Instagram, and he's been like, we've been losing, something needs to change, well, come win then. Calling you out.
Yeah. Definitely check out the All Elite Zone in the links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and TikTok. We post our AZ dailies on YouTube Shorts. Extended videos to that are on TikTok. Adam's AZ daily will be out probably after as soon as this is over.
Heck yeah.
If you watch Talking, no, it was it AZ Canada? He said that on AZ Canada. He had that full rant, but I'm gonna post it on our AZ dailies because hopefully my goal is for the Busted Open podcast to see that Bully Ray and Mark Henry and David LaRecca. Like that's the goal is for them to see that.
Heck yeah.
That was I feel like that could get a lot of views. Always stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Talking Elite.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Happy Valentine's Day.